Night Show, Campion College and Kingston College. This is Schools Challenge Quiz 2015. Kingston College is represented by Captain Scott Lee Young, Cheval French, Kadeem Campbell, and Kareen Clark. While from Campion College, we have Stefan Griffiths, Desmond Edwards, Cabrina Martin, and Captain Jason Sherman. Hello everyone and welcome to the third place playoffs of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz. I'm your host Kalanda Wilmoth and your judges are Ave McIntosh for the sciences and Teresa Easy for the arts. This is the opening challenge. In this section, teams will be asked questions alternately and will receive 1 point for each correct answer. KC won the toss earlier and decided to allow Campion to go first. The section will last for 5 minutes, so let's get that time on the clock. Campion, we begin with Bible knowledge. On whose behalf does Paul write in the letter to Philemon?
Onesimus.
Yes. Casey, your Bible knowledge question. Now, to whom was the gospel according to St. Luke addressed?
Theophilus.
Yes. Biology for Campion. What part of the brain is responsible for controlling the hormones released from the pituitary gland?
Hypothalamus.
Yes, biology for Casey, apart from the thyroid stimulating hormone, what is the alternative name of the hormone abbreviated TSH?
So this is thyrotropin hormone.
No, incomplete, thyrotropin stimulating hormone. Campion, your English language question now. Spell ecumenical.
ACUMENICAL.
Yes. English language for KC, spell pristine.
PRISTINE.
Yes. Local and international affairs for Campion. Now, this is a visual question. Look at the monitor and identify which country's flag is displayed.
Kenya.
No, that would be Kuwait. Kingston College, your visual question, local and international affairs. Look at the monitor and identify which country's flag is displayed.
Kuwait.
Yes. General knowledge, in which country are the Gentil and Owenda ports located? Campion.
New Zealand.
No, it's Gabon. General knowledge for KC, in which country is the La Casale Salt Lake located?
Djibouti.
Yes. Geography, in what ocean can the Coral Sea Islands be found? Campion.
Pacific Ocean.
Yes. Geography for KC, within which ocean can the Prince Edward Islands be found?
Arctic. What's the Pacific? Pacific Ocean.
No, it's the Indian Ocean. Music and audio question for Campion. Listen to the following clip. Give us the title of this song.
We all know that people are the same way.
People are same.
No, it's Ebony and Ivory. Music and audio question for you, KC. Listen to the following clip and give us the title of this song.
I wish I could carry your smile in my heart for time.
I'm all out of love. Shit, all out of love.
Yes. Chemistry for Campion College. What is the name for the process which involves the fermentation of sugars to ethanol?
Brewing.
Yes. Chemistry for KC. What is the household name for sodium hydrochloride? Hypochlorite.
Bleach.
Yes. Campion, your math question. Wendy was 9 years old 6 years ago. How old will she be in 10 years?
25 years old.
Yes, KC. Mathematics for you now. Spence was 11 years old 9 years ago. How old will he be in 9 years' time?
28. 29. 29
years old.
Yes. Campion, theatre and cinema visual question. Look at the monitor and identify this person.
Nialam.
Yes, Casey, your visual question now. Look at the monitor and identify this person.
Gabriel Union. Gabriel Union.
Yes. History. Campion. In what year was the Right Excellent Samuel Sharp declared a national hero of Jamaica?
1975.
Yes, history for Casey. Name the two tertiary educational institutions named after Jamaican national heroes.
Sam Sharp Teachers College. Norman Mandela School and Sam Sharp Teachers College.
Correct. Sports visual question for Campion. Look at the monitor and identify this person.
Maria Sharapova.
Yes, sports visual question for Casey. Look at the monitor and identify this person.
Venus Williams. Venus Williams.
Correct. Campion physics. An iron cube has sides of 2 meters. The density of the iron is 3,500 kilograms per meters cubed. What is the mass of the block?
28,000 kilograms.
Correct. Physics for KC. A soldering iron consumes 48.4 watts when it is plugged into a 220 volt socket. What is its resistance?
V squared over half.
Alright, so this is definitely 116 ohms.
No, 1,000 ohms. And that's the end of the opening challenge. At this time, the scores are KC on 10, Campion College on 9. Get ready, teams, because after the break, it will be time for the speed challenge. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Schools Challenge Quiz 2015. It's the third place playoff, and the scores are Kingston College on 9 and Campion College on 11. We have a change to the scores, which I will tell you about now. The answer, Campion College gained a point for the answer to the question when we asked them to identify the flag. They did, in fact, identify the Kenyan flag. And Kingston College lost a point for giving the incorrect title of the song as I'm All Out of Love. The title of the song is All Out of Love. It's now time for the speed challenge, in which teams can answer as many questions as possible in 3 separate 60-second periods. Campion, it's time for your first minute. Campion, according to the Bible, which of Paul's companions was jailed with him when the angel said... Yes. What is the name of the structure which permits a neuron to pass an electrical signal to another cell? No, synapse. Give an 8-letter verb starting with D that means to distribute or spread over a wide area.
Disperse.
Yes. Who is the senior medical officer for health for Kingston and St. Andrew in Jamaica?
Mariam Lucas.
No, Dr. Heather Reed Jones. Name one of the official languages of Morocco.
Arabic.
Judges will decide. What 3 colors are on the flag of Lebanon?
White, red, and green.
Yes. Name singer John Legend's 2004 debut studio album.
John Legend.
No. Get lifted. What metal is extracted from the ore of malachite?
Pass.
Copper. What is the greatest common factor of 36 and 54?
54. 18.
Yes. Who plays the role of Tyrion Lannister in the television series Game of Thrones?
Pass.
Peter Dinklage. Which 19th century president of Bolivia was called the Liberator?
Simon.
Yes. In which country would you find the Wanderers cricket ground?
St. Lucia.
No, South Africa in the equation. And we won't have time for that one. It's the end of your first minute there, Campion. It's time for KC's first 60 seconds. KC, according to the Bible, to whom did Elijah give his mantle?
Elisha.
Yes, a sensory neuron of the peripheral nerve system takes nerve impulses from sensory receptors to what?
To the spinal cord.
Central nervous system.
Okay.
Give an 8-letter verb starting with M that means to make less severe or intense.
Mitigate.
Yes, who's the managing director of Lime Jamaica?
Lime Jamaica. Go on. Gary Sinclair.
Yes, what is the official language of Ukraine?
Ukrainian.
Yes, what 3 colors are on the flag of Grenada?
Grenada.
Yellow, green, and red.
Good.
Yes. Name the R&B artist Akon's debut 2004 solo album.
Convicted.
No, Trouble. Siderite is an ore of what important metal?
Iron.
Yes, what is the least common multiple of 12 and 15?
180.
No, 60. Who plays the role of Jon Snow in the television series Game of Thrones?
Pass.
Kit Harington, which 1920s Duke in Jamaica had a parish and town named for him.
The Duke of Manchester.
Yes, the Waka is a cricket ground in Australia. What does it stand for?
Western Australia Cricket.
Association.
Yes, and that's the end of your first minute there, Kingston College. Campion, it's now time for your second 60 seconds. Campion, Tengo Prisa, what am I saying in English?
I'm in a hurry.
Yes, which American short story writer and novelist wrote the novel Windy McPherson's Son?
Pass.
Sherwood Anderson, for the Jamaican term chaka chaka, give an equivalent term in standard English.
Untidy.
Yes. On what mount in the Bible did the Solomon build the temple?
Mount.
Gilboa.
No, Mount Moriah. When DNA replication begins, an enzyme called helicase unwinds the two strands of DNA to form what structure?
RNA.
Replication fork. Give a 9-letter adjective starting with I, which is a synonym for harmless or inoffensive.
Innocuous.
Yes, in Jamaica, who is the minister and state minister, respectively, in the Ministry of Local Government?
No, that's
That's
good.
good. And Robert Montague.
No, and Colin Fagan. How many moons does the planet Mercury have?
None.
None.
Yes, the thickness of the atmosphere is equal to the radius of the Earth. Is this true or false?
False.
Yes, what is the musical term for the second highest female voice in a choir?
Soprano.
Mezzo soprano. What is the chemical formula for silver chlorate?
GCLO3.
Yes, what is the percentage of 800? What is the percentage of 800 is 300? We won't have time for that one. The answer there would have been 37.5%. That's the end of Campion's second minute. It's time for KC's second minute. KC, according to Boyle's law, gas volume varied inversely with pressure. How do you state this in a mathematical form?
P is equal to 1 over V.
No, PV equals constant. Kayate, Senor President. What am I saying in English?
Shut up, President.
Judges will decide. Which author wrote the novel Under the Lilacs?
Under the
Pass.
Louisa May Alcott. From the Jamaican term samphai, give an equivalent term in standard English.
Trickster.
Yes. In the Bible, the Apostle Paul escaped harm by being let down through a window in what object?
Basket.
Yes. After DNA replication, one strand of the new DNA is from the old DNA, and the other strand has the newly synthesized. What is the process called?
Pass.
Semi-conservative replication. Give a 9-letter adjective starting with P, which is a synonym for famous or well-known.
Prominent.
Yes. Give the full and precise title of the portfolio for Natalie Nita Headley.
Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of the Prime Minister. Pass.
Good.
Okay. Minister without portfolio in the Office of the Prime Minister with responsibility for sport. How many moons does the planet Mars have? Won't have the time for that one. KC, that's the end of your second minute. It's now time for the third and final minute for Campion. Campion, who played the role of the socially awkward Doug Harris in the 2015 film The Wedding Ringer?
Kevin Hart.
Just God. In which year was the former Soviet Union disbanded?
1991.
Yes. What was the winning time for the boys 4x4 meters race in the 2015 Issa Grace Kennedy Championship?
43.48 seconds.
No, 3 minutes, 0.7 seconds. An electrical fire has 3 bars rated at 240 watts each. What current will flow through the fire when it's connected to a 120 volts main supply?
6 amperes.
Yes, give the English translation for the Spanish. Me pregunto donde mi hermano trabaja.
I wonder where my brother works.
No, he asked me where my brother worked. Who wrote the novel The Longest Journey?
Sam Sylvan.
No, E.M. Forster. Complete the Jamaican proverb, Pretty Rose.
Got my joke.
Yes, according to the Bible, who was the first king of the southern tribes of Israel?
Jeroboam.
No, Rehoboam. The peripheral nervous system, PNS, lies outside the central nervous system. Is this true or false?
False.
We won't have the time for that. The answer would have been true. That's the end of Campion's third and final minute. KC, it's now time for your third and final 60 seconds. KC, the interior structures of all plants are the same. Is this true or false?
False.
What is correct? What is singing without a musical instrument?
A cappella.
Yes. What is the chemical formula for silver fluoride?
Fluoride.
AGF.
Yes. If 20% of her length is 18 centimeters, what is the total
90.
length? Yes. Who played the role of the bride, Gretchen Palmer, in the 2015
Telefocus
film?
shooting.
Yes. In what year was the Berlin Wall separating East and West Germany demolished?
1989.
Yes. Who plays the role of John? No. What was the winning time for the Class 1 boys 4x100 meter race?
30.
And
39.08 seconds.
yes.
Good.
A 400 watt immersion heater is used to heat water for a bath. Okay. Give the English translation for the Spanish. Dígame que autobuses pasan por aquí.
Tell me that bus is leaving.
No, tell me which buses pass by here. Which author wrote the book The Awkward Age?
Pass.
Henry James. Complete the Jamaican proverb, when kitchen dressed at tumble down.
Puss laugh.
Maga dog laugh. According to the Bible, who were King Saul's two daughters?
Daughters.
Mikal and
Mirab would be the other answer there. And we won't have the time for you to answer that. The third and final minute for Casey there. That's the end of the speed challenge. The scores are Casey on 27, Campion on 25. Who will be the third place winner? We'll find out when we return with the buzzer challenge on the other side of this break. Welcome back. You're watching the third place playoffs of TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz 2015. At this time, the scores are Campion College on 26 and Kingston College is just ahead on 28. There have been some changes to the score, which I'll tell you about now. First, we'll start with a question which we had put to the judges. Kayate, Senor President, which the judges were to decide. They have decided not to award the points to KC because the answer was incomplete. Still, Casey gained a point for the answer to the question. According to Boyle's law, gas volume varied inversely with pressure. How do you state that in mathematical form? They got that point. And Campion also got a point for the answer to the question. Name one of the official languages of Morocco. We had asked the judges to decide on that, and they decided that Arabic is good. Now let's get into the buzzer challenge. Teams must press the buzzer and wait to be identified before giving an answer. 2 points will be given for each correct answer, but teams will lose 2 points if an answer given to a question is incorrect. Teams, it's time to gear up with your quick fingers, your quick thinking and fast answers, which could put you one step closer to winning this match. Let's have 4 minutes on the clock. Thank you. We start with Bible knowledge. Who said these words and to whom? Let there be no strife, I pray thee, between Casey.
Abraham to Lot. Abraham to Lot. Abraham to Lot.
Yes. Biology. What is the general name for an organism with both male and Casey?
Hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite.
Yes. English language. Identify the adverb in the following sentence. The deadly Ebola disease. Campion.
Whenever.
No, the answer would have been everywhere. The question was spread everywhere. Answer everywhere as the adverb there. Local and international affairs visual question. Look at the monitor and identify this person. Campion.
Emperor Akito.
Yes.
Japan.
Chemistry. Name the process in which aluminium is made more resistant to corrosion. Campion.
Anodizing. Anodizing. Anodizing.
Yes, music and audio question. Listen to the following clip and give us the title of this song.
Close your eyes.
Campion.
Rock with you. Rock with you. Rock with you.
Yes, general knowledge. Give the year that the grade 6 achievement test replaced the UK-based common entrance examination in Jamaica.
Leave it.
That would be 1999. Spanish. Give the English translation for Yo sé que te gusta la música. Campion.
I know that you like music. I know that you like music.
Correct. Geography. River Volga originates in what hills? Valdai Hills. Theatre and cinema. Visual question. Look at the monitor and identify this person. KC.
Angela Bassett, yes. Angela Bassett.
Yes, information technology. Which file extension is associated with a single file created to hold a number of compressed files? Campion.
Not ZIP.
No, .cab files or cabinet files. History. Colombia and Panama were once joined to form which republic in 1850?
1850. Grand Colombia.
Republic of New Granada. Mathematics. What is 128 divided by 2 raised to the third power? Campion.
Next question, Casey.
16.
Correct. Physics. What is the effective resistance?
All right.
Campion.
100 ohms.
No, it's 2 ohms. Sports. A visual question. Look at the monitor and identify this person. Campion.
Larry Bird.
Correct. Jamaican heritage. Complete the Jamaican proverb. All fire tick.
Easy for catch.
Campion.
Easy for catch.
Correct. French, give the English equivalent to this expression. Je ne sais pas le nom. Casey?
I do not know the name.
Well, the question was incomplete. Je ne sais pas le nom de le professeur. I do not know the name of the teacher or the teacher's name. Literature, who wrote the Pulitzer Prize winning novel, The Stone Diaries? Casey?
Carl Shields.
Yes.
Good.
Art, what name is given to a person whose job is to research and manage a museum collection? Case Campion?
Curator. Curator.
Correct. Bible knowledge, who said these words as recorded in the King James Bible? The Lord watch between me and thee when we are absent one from another. That would be Laban. Biology. What is the name of the organ through which food passes from the pharynx to Campion?
Esophagus.
Correct. English language, give a 6-letter word starting with P, which means a person who is hated or rejected by others. That's a pariah. And that's the end of the final challenge and the end of the match. The scores at this time are KC on 34, Campion College on 38. Here now is the answer to the Digicel viewers question. The answer is Ronald Reagan. Congratulations to our winners. We'll be back in a moment to wrap the show, so please stay with us. Welcome back. Our winner this evening is Campion College. We invite the captains of both teams to shake hands in keeping with the Schools Challenge quiz tradition. Thank you very much there, captains. The final scores are Campion College on 38, Kingston College on 34. Campion College is coached by Ainsley Pagan and Randall Campbell. While from Kingston College, we have Kenneth Peart and Jeffrey Foreman. Congratulations, Campion. You are the 2015 third place winners of TVJ's Schools Challenge quiz. But who will walk away the champions? Find out tomorrow at 8:30 when St. Jago High and Arden High battle it out. Stay tuned. Pleasant viewing.
Good day, Jamaica. I must say thanks to our opponents for a very well played match. I must thank our coaches, supporters, and the Campion staff, especially Mr. Green and Mr. Hibbert, for their continued guidance and support. I must congratulate the Campion College cricket team for their recent victory over the Grey Shield champions, St. George's College. Thank you.